All right, let's talk about something really exciting. We're diving into a special category of stocks, the ones that can generate truly life-changing returns. We're talking about ultra-high growth companies, and today we're going to decode the DNA of what makes their growth so explosive. So what's this number all about? 31,000%. That's not a typo. That's the return NVIDIA investors have seen over the last 10 years. An absolutely mind-bending gain that shows you the incredible power of finding one of these market monsters and just holding on. The question is, how does this even happen?
Okay, here's our game plan. First, we're going to nail down what ultra-high growth actually means. Then, we'll talk about the brutal price of admission. And trust me, it's brutal, which is volatility. After that, we'll look at a whole new way to think about valuation. Check out 4 companies that are living this right now, and finally, wrap up with how you can start looking for the next big one.
So, first things first. What is the one thing, the core ingredient, that all of these incredible companies share? It's definitely not just a flash in the pan or one lucky quarter.
At its heart, an ultra-high growth, or UHG company, is all about one thing: sustained top-line revenue growth. We're talking 20, 30%, or even more, year after year after year. Now, this is the metric that matters most. Why? Because these companies are plowing every single dollar they make right back into the business to get bigger, faster. That means profits and PE ratios, well, they just don't tell the whole story yet. It is all about that relentless, pedal-to-the-metal growth.
And this right here is what we call the acceleration effect. It is huge. Just look at Palantir. When its growth was kind of sluggish, around 12%, nobody really cared. The market just yawned. But the moment it accelerated to 48%, boom! The stock got a massive re-rating, and investors who were paying attention saw a 2,000% gain. Finding that inflection point, that's the whole game.
Okay, but, and this is a big but, that kind of incredible upside comes with a major, non-negotiable catch. If you want a ticket to this show, you have to be ready for one of the bumpiest rides of your life.
You have to get this into your head right now. That stomach-churning volatility, it's not a bud. It's a feature. It's not a sign that something's broken. It is the cost you have to pay for a chance at those exponential gains. It's simply the price of admission.
And I mean, just look at the difference here. We are not talking about a little 10% dip like you'd see in a typical stock. No. For these UHG stocks, you're looking at drops of 50%, or even more. Sometimes in just a couple of months. It's absolutely gut-wrenching, and it will test everything you've got.
And this brings us to the ant on a waterfall analogy. Think about it. If you don't have a deep, fundamental conviction in what the business is actually doing, you are that ant. You will be washed away by the sheer force of the volatility. It's a psychological stress test designed to shake you out. The only way to survive is to truly believe in the long-term story.
Okay, so if you can somehow stomach the volatility, the next thing that trips everyone up is valuation. These stocks almost always look crazy expensive on paper. So how are we supposed to think about that?
I mean, this is the classic problem, right? You look at the PE ratio, you look at the price to sales, and every traditional bone in your body is screaming, "Stay away, this is a bubble." So how on earth do you justify pulling the trigger?
You have to completely change your framework. Think of it like this. A normal, steady stock is like a Honda Civic. It's reliable, it's predictable, and it's priced fairly for what it can do right now. But a UHG stock, that's a Formula One car. It's an engineering marvel, built for explosive, exponential speed. You aren't paying a premium for what it is today. You're paying for what it's going to become. It costs more because it can do truly special things.
All right, theory is great, but let's see how this stuff plays out in the real world. We're going to look at 4 different companies that really bring these ideas to life.
First up, Celsius, the energy drink company that's returned over 700% in 5 years. But man, look at this timeline. This is the volatility stress test in a nutshell. You had insane 104% growth, then a nasty dip when they had a distribution issue, and then an explosive rebound back to 83% growth. You had to have the conviction to hold on through that whiplash.
So what turned it all around? What was the catalyst? One word: Pepsi. This partnership with PepsiCo is an absolute game changer. It gives Celsius the massive distribution muscle it needed, and it's basically the exact same playbook Coca-Cola used to make Monster Energy a global titan. Suddenly, Celsius is everywhere, and international expansion is next.
Next up, Elf Beauty. Their strategy is it's a masterclass in how to build a brand in the 21st century. It's a four-step punch. They make affordable products, they are absolute wizards at social media, they get into massive stores like Target, and now they're buying up other hot brands to grow even faster. And does that acquisition strategy work? Oh yeah, get this. When they launched their acquired brand Rhode in Sephora, it did $15 million in sales on day one. That's a record-breaking debut, and it proves their growth engine can turn a trendy brand into an absolute rocket ship. Now for a giant, Meta Platforms. It's so big, it's easy to forget it's still a growth machine, an absolute beast. Just look at these projections for its stock price. But what I really want you to notice is the bear case at the bottom. Even in the worst-case scenario, the projections are still fantastic. That combination of massive F1 car upside with a really strong margin of safety, that is incredibly rare. And for our last case study, we've got AMD. The story here is simple. It's the underdog story. It's the chase. In the massive, high-stakes race for AI chips, can the challenger actually catch the king? This chart says it all, doesn't it? I mean, just look at that gap. Over the last 5 years, NVIDIA is up 1,200%, AMD 75%. That gulf, that's the whole story right there. AMD was late to the AI party, but now they're in the race, and they are catching up fast. So where's the opportunity? Well, here's the thesis. The big bet is that Wall Street could be making the exact same mistake with AMD that they made with NVIDIA just a few years ago. They kept underestimating the growth. The investment case for AMD is that history might just repeat itself, and the demand for AI chips is so huge that even the number 2 player can win big.
Okay, let's bring it all home. Let's take everything we've talked about and boil it down to a simple framework, a checklist you can use to start spotting these incredible opportunities for yourself.
It really all comes down to asking yourself 3 crucial questions. First, revenue. Is that growth massive? And more importantly, is it sustained? Second, volatility. Are you truly mentally prepared to see your investment get cut in half and not panic? And third, valuation. Do you get it? Do you understand you're buying that F1 car, paying a premium today for its unbelievable future potential?
And that leaves us with one final big question. We've seen these F1 cars pop up in energy drinks, in makeup, in AI chips, pretty unexpected places. So the question you should be asking yourself now is, where is the market's next F1 car hiding right now, in plain sight? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.